In the pantheon of ancient Egyptian deities, no love resonates as powerful as that of Isis and Osiris. This is not merely a tale of divine romance, but a profound story that shaped Egyptian civilization with themes of love, death, resurrection, and the eternal cycle of life. Born from the union of Geb, the earth god, and Nut, the sun goddess, four divine siblings emerged: Osiris, Isis, Set, and Nephthys. Among these children of earth and sky, a love story began that would echo through eternity. According to ancient texts, Osiris and Isis shared a bond that transcended ordinary affection. They were said to have fallen in love even while still in their mother's womb, a love so pure and complete that it became the template for all devotion in Egyptian culture. Osiris became the first pharaoh of Egypt, ruling with wisdom and compassion. He introduced agriculture, taught the arts of civilization, and established laws that brought order to the land. Beside him stood Isis, goddess of magic, motherhood, and healing, his perfect complement and beloved queen. Their love was not merely personal, but cosmic. Osiris represented the fertile land, the order of civilization, and the promise of rebirth. Isis embodied the nurturing power of magic, the protective force of motherhood, and the wisdom that heals all wounds. Together, they brought prosperity and stability to Egypt. But in every paradise, shadows lurk. Set, the brother of Osiris, burned with jealousy. He coveted his brother's throne, his power, and perhaps most painfully, the love that Osiris and Isis shared, a love that Set could never possess or understand. Set's jealousy transformed into a deadly obsession. He devised a treacherous plan that would shatter the divine harmony and test the very foundations of love itself. Set crafted a magnificent coffin, perfectly sized for Osiris's body. At a great feast, he announced a contest. Whoever fit perfectly in the coffin could keep it. When Osiris lay down to try it, Set and his conspirators slammed the lid shut, sealed it with molten lead, and cast it into the Nile. The murder of Osiris represents the eternal struggle between order and chaos, fertility and barrenness, love and hatred. With Osiris's death, the golden age ended and Egypt fell into darkness. Isis's grief was boundless, but her love was stronger than death itself. She transformed into a kite and flew along the Nile, searching for her beloved's body. Her mourning cries echoed across Egypt, and the very river wept with tears. Her search led her to Byblos, where the coffin had become encased in a great tamarisk tree. Through cunning and magical power, she retrieved Osiris's body and brought him back to Egypt, but her trials were far from over. Set's rage knew no bounds. He discovered the body, tore it into 14 pieces, and scattered them throughout Egypt. Once again, Isis faced the impossible task of finding her beloved, this time piece by piece. With the help of her sister Nephthys and the god Anubis, Isis gathered the fragments of Osiris's body. Using her powerful magic, she reassembled him, creating the first mummy. All except his penis, which had been eaten by fish in the Nile where it was tossed. She made him an artificial penis, and when he came back to life, got her pregnant before becoming the god of the afterlife. From this resurrection came new life, their son Horus, who would grow up to reclaim his father's throne and restore order to Egypt. Isis protected and raised Horus in secret, her love now extending to fierce maternal protection. Osiris, having conquered death, became lord of the underworld, ruling over the realm of the dead and offering the promise of resurrection to all who lived righteously. The love of Isis and Osiris became the foundation of Egyptian spiritual life. Their story embodied the cyclical nature of existence, death and rebirth, the flooding and recession of the Nile, the eternal dance between order and chaos. Osiris's green skin symbolizes rebirth and regeneration, while his black complexion represents the fertile soil of the Nile floodplain. He became the promise that death was not the end, but a transformation into new life. Isis, often depicted with great wings, became the archetype protective mother, the wise woman whose magic could heal any wound and overcome any obstacle. Her love transcended death itself, making her one of the most beloved deities in the ancient world. I have a couple posts that I would love for you to vote on. Your opinion matters and helps me know what you would like to see. In the end, Isis and Osiris's love is not just a myth of ancient Egypt, but a timeless testament to the power of love to transform, to heal, and to endure beyond the boundaries of life and death. Check out my video on honoring Isis next. Thanks for watching, and have a very witchy day.